peace to fallen kings, queens, and in-betweens.
And free to God.
Free the motherfucking guys. If you see me over here on my phone, mind your business.
Mind your business.
Mind your fucking business.
He working right now.
Man. Working them phones, nigga.
Now, transparency for the listenership. It has been 2 weeks since we recorded a podcast, and I'm fiending.
And what's so funny is
We rusty as hell.
We've been chopping it up for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
We have podcasted twice without recording anything.
One day y'all might get an off-air episode.
That would be fire.
That
would be fire.
One. I'm gonna
start sneak recording y'all.
You
I'm gonna start.
You gotta at least tell a nigga like there's something in the room.
Nah, I'm gonna start sneak recording y'all.
Nah, bro, for real. I'm not saying nothing crazy, but
You not? Well,
nigga, you can't tell me nothing.
listen, talking about you know,
Facts.
niggas say we recording before you say anything.
Well, that's because he does care whether he gets canceled or not.
Look,
Hey,
wouldn't
hey,
get in trouble.
you on the other
Yeah, you don't. You need to ask that question.
You
more
need to
often.
care more.
A lot of times we are recording.
This nigga gonna say to me yesterday, you know we have a podcast. I said, nigga, you need to get that shit tattooed on you.
No, wait. He said that to you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to get into this.
All right, man. Partially it was KeKe Palmer, but I wasn't on her ass though.
Keep on, I don't understand.
Oh, you are not.
So
Hip.
I was living. You feel me?
Love
This
it.
nigga said, "Fuck KeKe
Love
Palmer
it.
and that
I'm
Russell
sorry,
Wilson
brother.
looking
I was
motherfucker."
living.
now you know KeKe Palmer. Well, are you
Fine.
Fine. We all can acknowledge that. Yeah. So she had a baby recently.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah. But she went to an Usher concert.
Okay.
Looking.
Wait. What? Wait. What?
She went to an Usher concert.
She went to see Usher, nigga.
Bro, Usher was performing at the hotel I was staying at.
Not this already happened.
Yeah, this already happened.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, before last week?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
This
So
nigga got his phone under his thigh. Look like he got a flashlight under that bitch. This nigga legs
So-
like that.
so
Why do you put your phone under your thigh?
I don't know, bro. I'll be hiding from a lady. No, that's a joke.
That's a joke.
Yo,
You know we got a podcast? You know this is recorded?
that's a
This
joke.
nigga's finished when he walk in the house. He's done.
So look, we all know KeKe Palmer looked fucking good. Bro, she had on the sheer dress with the ass out.
Yeah, she was cash dog with that.
Listen,
song.
and she's not single.
Good for her.
Usher was singing to her.
Okay.
And
As Usher does.
right.
Entertainer, right?
And her baby dad gets on Twitter and posts like, "You're a mother. Why are you dressed like that?"
He was not feeling the game.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so he was getting clowned for that.
Okay.
So I needed to hear Jordan's
That's
thoughts.
also interesting.
I needed
Is
to
it?
hear Jordan's thoughts on
Is
this
it?
shit.
I think it's interesting that he gets clowned just because, like, when something like that happens, I feel like there is, I don't want to call it a contract, but there's like an understanding in the relationship that I simply am unaware of.
Yep.
Every relationship that's happening, that's not my relationship, there's something going on in there that I don't know about. So I feel like anything that we see publicly has something to do with that.
I agree with you.
And I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Like maybe they have an agreement that you don't get sang to by legendary singers.
And listen, people like to put their boundaries on whatever they see on the internet.
That's a fact. And I'm not saying that he may not be tripping. I'm not shooting him bail or nothing like that. But something like that's just not for me. Like I'm not here to judge either one of them for any of their actions.
Now dare you.
No, go ahead.
How would you feel if your lady went to go see Chris Brown and he's singing and shit?
I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah, you almost have the expectation of that, right?
Right. So
No.
Usher.
We
For
call him
sure.
Usher. We call him Usher. Come on, dog. What are we doing?
You in this fucking beam post. Like the beam, nigga.
But Usher, Chris Brown, you just gotta expect that
Yeah,
shit.
this is an expectation of mine.
Where do you draw what nigga do you draw the line at for your wife?
I don't have that line.
Any
Because
entertainer,
if you're
could it
going
be-
to go see them, like I expect you to enjoy this shit.
Like these sex symbols.
Okay.
When your wife is going to a concert by a sex symbol, there is a larger than zero possibility that they are on stage getting grinded on by
is crazy.
by this sex symbol R&B artist. Do you want that? No. Is it my ideal situation that another man is rubbing his crotch on my wife? No. But is
You gotta turn your cheek up.
is there an expectation that is a higher than zero probability? Yeah, for sure. You disagree with that, Jordan? Are you?
No, I don't disagree.
Jordan,
I don't
is one of your slippery facts. He did say that.
He said it's strict
over here, baby. Is what you said.
No, because what the fuck I'm gonna do if this nigga Usher slide up on you and he wanna like whether I'm there? What the fuck I'm gonna do? I can't win. I can't win.
So wait, are you telling me that one of your slippery slope boundaries is she can't go to an R&B show?
No, man. Dude, please understand.
Like, you got her in handcuffs.
Please understand. I ain't strict like that. This ain't Alcatraz or Rikers, baby. You can do whatever the fuck you need to do.
Speaking of which, bro, I think I saw a real life like abusive relationship yesterday at the airport.
Wait. Okay, you gotta wait a second. Wait a second.
My fault. Go ahead.
Come on, bro. You can't
I'm sorry.
Because now I'm inclined to know what the fuck was really going on.
You're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, no, I'm not strict, but that's not a slippery slope. But I do think that we seen video footage of a woman who was there, Winnie Harlow. Shout out you.
Yeah.
She was
Also
there
fine.
with, yes.
Also fine.
Also fine. She was there with Kyle Kuzma.
Her dude.
Her dude, Usher tried to slide up on her like a dancer.
Do you know what she does?
Hop right in her man lap. Quick. Boom. Nigga, don't even think about it, bitch ass nigga. She wasn't playing.
Fire.
She wasn't playing.
I respect that.
I respect
That's fire.
that. You feel me? Now, if I'm not there, bitch, hey, the fuck about what can I do?
Was KeKe Palmer's man there?
No.
Oh.
Now, people on the internet were on his ass.
Jordan, which side are you? You are making it impossible to tell which side you are on.
I ain't got a side. I'm gonna be real. I told him yesterday I ain't got no side. I told him. He noticed.
He got a side area.
This nigga, he want me
I'm
to.
biased. I know he got a side though, but I want to speak for you so bad.
Yeah, bro. I'm
She
not
was
doing
tripping,
that.
wasn't she?
No, I told you yesterday she wasn't tripping.
Okay.
Now we seen the video. We seen lots of videos, but they was on the internet and Twitter exploded on Homeboy's neckery.
Okay.
Now there
Because he was trying to be controlling in their heads. Or...
Sure.
Yep.
Oh,
Insecure
I haven't seen anything.
was the buzzword of the day.
Okay. There's a chance.
And I want to pause this and say they came with some valid facts.
I was about to say there's a chance, right?
They came
There
with
is a
some
chance.
valid facts.
Now-
Dude was really just
He was
wild.
acting like a
Insecure.
bitch.
Insecure, yeah. Oh damn.
Well, it started to become an alpha beta conversation, insecure versus secure conversation,
Oh, that's gross, man.
man versus women conversation.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I posted about that on Facebook. Y'all should. Yeah. I just didn't like that became the source of it because I'm like, this literally has more to do with Usher than either one of those people. Like, it is not public knowledge that KeKe Palmer has a man that she just had a baby with. Now, granted, she's there to enjoy the show and be entertained, and Usher is the entertainer, right? But isn't it fair to say, or would it be fair to say, that of the plethora of women that were available, he could have chosen another woman?
Okay, man. That seems a far. First off, I have 2 points to counter that.
Okay.
I would venture to say I don't have statistics. I'm gonna pretend that I do though. I would venture to say at least 90% of the women that Usher has ground on in his life have had some type of significant other.
So you telling me he out here passing out bitches ground beef?
Yeah.
No, but
Yes.
time out though.
Yeah,
like,
first off, yes.
I
First off, yes.
I don't mean to disrespect
Yo.
him, like by any means, but we don't know this nigga. Like, who is KeKe Palmer's dude? Like, KeKe Palmer is somebody.
Now that nigga do look like
He ain't no Usher,
he look like Squilliam from SpongeBob.
but he ain't no Usher.
Hell no.
Now, the second point to counter what you were saying is if you had to grind on someone.
Come on, man.
No, I'm being serious. If you had to grind on someone and it be the most entertaining, you pick a specifically good-looking person. And if you see KeKe Palmer in the front row,
He didn't grind on her though.
you gotta pick KeKe Palmer. You gotta pick KeKe Palmer.
Listen, they damn near have sex. He was
Why is
harmonizing
you
her
lying, bro?
ear.
I honestly have
She
no
had a
idea.
sheer dress.
I don't know
the
what
thing
happened.
that was the thing that sold everyone on that it was a thing was there's a picture, a screenshot, it's a still shot of Usher. He's singing, he's mid note. He's turning around looking at KeKe Palmer. Now she's facing the opposite direction as if she's headed back to her seat. She got the sheer dress on. That ass
It was ass.
was ass. Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Okay.
Evening, rather.
Sure.
He is looking at that ass.
How do you
Justified.
not? How do you not?
But the way he looking at it is when this over, she over. You feel me?
That doesn't surprise me from an usher.
Right. So I don't think that he did anything wrong, but I feel like
Okay.
if we're gonna point a finger, let's point at this nigga.
Really?
What, you crazy? KeKe Palmer, man.
How are we gonna point at her? Damn, nigga,
Can I tell
she
you
can't.
why?
She
Can I tell you
can't
why?
enjoy life.
Can I tell you why?
All right.
Why are you this close with a nigga with herpes allegations?
Okay, Darian.
Bitch, you gotta come home to me. Why are you that close?
This nigga.
Why are you that
Bro,
close?
I want y'all to know this nigga don't warn nobody.
Is
or
that not
nothing.
valid?
No.
What? No.
Wait,
6
are you
feet? 6 feet at least.
You're social distancing herpes, bro? Can you
That's
stop,
crazy.
please?
So
Stop.
wait, hold on.
crazy.
Time out.
Stop,
Time out.
man.
Wait.
Crazy. That
Stop.
is crazy.
Wait, remember, this is a concert. You got a mic. Sometimes niggas spit. Then what if he wants you to finish the lyric? He put the mic in your face. Like, come on, 6 feet, bruh.
There is.
No, please, this is
You
valid.
sound insane.
You
What?
the
All right.
reason. You the reason. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's not coming back home to me.
You
Get tested.
you.
That's simple, man. That bitch is dead ass wrong. Y'all know it, bro. I can't believe no one mentioned that. That's the red flag right there.
Are insane.
You'll fuck anybody at this point. Cure or not.
This nigga is correct.
You right. You are a mother. And this is how you acting? Fuck what you had on. Like, look who you surrounded yourself with.
Oh my god.
Man,
You
I
tell
wish
her.
this is the last episode of the
Man, we
podcast.
finished. We're finished.
What is up with you,
See
dog?
what happened when you let this nigga get 2 weeks to marinate? This
Yeah,
nigga.
but that's not good.
I don't
Usher
even
is-
want to bring up the next topic. This
Usher
nigga
is
gonna-
not at fault for this, though. He's definitely not at
So
fault.
all right, well, I'm gonna be real about it this time.
tripping, bro.
The issue here was her dude, right?
Okay.
You went on the internet and bashed your baby mom. Man, let's be real. You watched the
Interesting choice.
Interesting choice.
Interesting choice. Like when you beefing with somebody in real life and you get on social media
You got their number
to
man.
bring it up, that is to me an interesting choice.
Yes, right. That was strike one. Strike two was like, nigga.
Well, I guess he felt publicly embarrassed.
you watched her walked out the house publicly.
Also, I don't expect her to answer her phone at a concert either, though.
What, he was bitching about her not answering the phone?
I don't know.
There might be a side topic here.
What is that?
Ty is saying.
It takes a particularly secure man
Yeah.
to be in a relationship with a specifically beautiful woman,
Yes.
because
100%.
niggas want it.
And I am working on that now.
You know that niggas want your woman.
Yep.
Like, you know it. You know when she walks out of here,
Like, damn.
everyone is going to be salivating. And you have to be comfortable with the fact that, like, she's not always going to be with you.
Yep. That's a tough
And
pill
I
to
don't
swallow,
think,
too.
yeah. And
Honey,
I
I
don't,
shrunk the kids.
And I-
Put the bitch in my pocket.
I don't,
I'm playing.
I don't know. I've definitely heard from women, and I've seen the reactions of jealous boyfriends or husbands. And it's like, man, like, you're with a beautiful woman. Like, you have to know that people are going to
But just because you
objectify.
fine, look, go. All right. Just because you fine, don't be out here with the friendlies and shit. Like, keep it cute. Because at the end of the day, Winnie Harlow fine. She went there to go see Usher. But she also knew, like, when that nigga tried to make his way, he's okay. No, that's
But her dude was there, though.
Yeah, I'm saying,
she
like,
could have got her girlfriend lap.
basically what it sounds like is, and it's most, like, I feel the same about my wife. I am most comfortable with my wife being outside if I'm with her. But who gives a shit? Like,
So-
who cares about my comfort? Like, my comfort shouldn't dictate what she does.
Y'all niggas be scared when y'all girl leave the house?
Bro,
You be scared?
I'll check the location.
We talked about you yesterday. we ain't done with you. We ain't done with
Bro,
you.
my wife's small, bro. Like, she, like,
Okay, yeah, of course.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
But I'm talking about you be scared like niggas gonna try to talk to your girl.
absolutely.
For
I
real?
know they will.
Dude, what you scared of? Like a nigga's game being too fire or her not saying no?
That's not. I'm just. It's not even like I don't have that fear. Like I don't have a fear that they're going. Like I accept that someone is like. I take that shit as a compliment. I'm
Right.
like, you are motherfucking right, nigga. You absolutely correct.
He thought he was.
And she's going to the like I promised that we weren't going to talk about vacation here, but they have a pool at the Vegas hotel. Nigga, I think the most beautiful people on the planet are in Vegas. Like they are just.
That's what money is.
There's so many of them.
You went into a giant.
So we go to the. My mom and my wife wanted to go to the pool. My wife, I don't know if like y'all experience the same thing, but if a woman is going to the beach on vacation, she gets a new swimsuit, no matter how many swimsuits she has.
Yeah, it's not just one.
So my wife got a new swimsuit, and that shit is fire.
He was liking that.
Absolutely. But she went to the pool before I was ready to go. And that's fine. Like, I know there is no chance that people aren't looking. It's literally impossible.
You talking about when we was on the phone?
Yeah. Yep.
He was like, she was like, you sure?
Yeah.
I was like, no, stay your ass up.
You better wait.
Yeah, that's fire.
But yeah, like she went down without me, and I know that people are looking. I know that. Like for a fact, I know that people are. It's impossible that they're not. But like, I'm the one that gets to pounce on that later. So, like, my security comes from the fact that like she's still here.
Right. How you be feeling though? That nigga be.
It's more of an aspect like I don't want them to look, but hey, they go do it
That
anyway.
nigga be at work. Nobody better talk to her.
But
You sound just like you.
but I because I compliment her a lot, I'm not really controlling. Like it makes me because I compliment my lady a lot. Like I don't think those compliments really matter as much.
Their compliments.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I can understand what you're saying.
That's why I don't care that much.
Okay, so your job give you money every day. You gonna get a paycheck, right? If somebody else give you some money, you gonna be less or more happy about that?
I'm gonna be happy, but I'm not leaving my job for that shit.
Oh ass nigga, you on fire today. All right. Man.
Thank you, but
Yeah.
That was fire.
so it's like,
And I guess I have heard before that, like, you know, if a man not like when a man gets, what do they call it? Not complacent, but like
comfortable.
yeah, and it's to the point where they're no longer doing the things that got you the woman. Like she need to feel special, and them niggas out here making her feel special, and you not.
so
Man, that'd be the fastest way nigga lose here.
But I guess like that's your fault, nigga. Like make her feel special then. Like when my wife got that shit on, she gonna feel real special. Like real special. So I'm not worried about you making her like. What are you can't say anything that's going to amount to what I did to her last night.
yeah, my thing be like, you gotta make her fall in love with you, cuz. Like, and that shit, you up Shit's Creek fucking with me.
you
up Shit's
ain't
Creek
got that much
fucking
time
with me.
either though.
You ain't got that much game.
So
I can believe
fire.
you. Got that much game.
That's a fact. Yeah, no, I did not know that there was any interesting conversation to be had about the KeKe Palmer thing.
But here we are.
Here we are. That was good.
Look at us.
That was good.
He said, "Look at us."
Niggas might be insecure. Niggas
Who do?
That happens, yeah, dude. But that happens a lot. I think that happens a lot. Like you got, especially if you're out of your if you batting out of your league.
I was just about to get into that. So this is my
Especially when you
thing.
batting out of your league.
You like this nigga don't look like no home run hitter. Like it almost look like he got lucky. Like he was fucking her on the low and she got pregnant and was like, oh, I love you
But
too.
that's such a good fucking spot. Like I'm Mr. Out of my league. You hear me?
Hey.
Like I definitely am like I married out of my league by far. And yeah,
You think so?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You happy as fuck.
I have
Look
my
at it.
I have my moods. Sometimes I feel like how did I do this? But then it's like, damn nigga, you really him.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah,
I have my
hard.
moods.
Okay.
Well, I know who I am, obviously. But if someone sees us, like when they saw us leaving the pool that day, they're like, "What the?" fuck?
I'm like, man, hold on,
Like
cuz.
they're like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, Yeah.
Hey, I ain't
That's
gonna
right.
fake though. That do be a fire ass feeling though.
Nothing like it.
When a motherfucker be like, hold on, you be like,
I
yes.
see you,
Nothing like
nephew.
it. Nothing
Yes.
like it.
Yes.
That's when you gotta grab the ass. That's when that's when you gotta grab that.
You is a bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. That's why, man. It's the difference.
No, but when you outside your league, I would say that it is typically harder to quell that, like, that insecurity where, because you genuinely feel like you're in competition.
But then again,
it just means you're not on your game.
Yeah, that means you're not on your game. But then again, it's like, what is out of your league for real? Like, at the end of the day, there is a such thing as out of your league. I'm not saying that. I hate when y'all do this.
No,
y'all be seeing and
some
hearing
weird
this
shit, bro. Like, there's leagues here, bro.
I know there's leagues. We ain't talking about the Justice League, nigga.
Okay.
So my thing is like, all right, while there is leagues, how do you know when you really batting out your league? Because at the end of the day, it's like, man, you know what you not gonna fuck with, right?
But there's also some shit you don't think you can fuck with. And why do you think that?
Or just not right now. And maybe that's just me. Like, maybe that's just me where it'd be like, I can get that. Like, it ain't I ain't ready for that just yet, but I can get that. I know I can get that. Maybe that's just me. I think what I would think is out of my league is like, all right, bitch, you up here for real. All right, so I guess what I'm asking is it the look that make it out of the league?
That's
often.
That's all you really have to go off of, though.
Often, yeah.
Fair enough.
First
Often,
impressions,
yeah.
like that's
no, because I ain't gonna lie. If a girl if she getting off, she got that bag, I'm gonna be like, hold on, let me get my shit together.
Yeah,
first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not saying that that's the only way to be out of your league, but that's what you see.
Right.
Like, that's what I think that's where, and I guess the insecurity would come from breadwinner too.
Yeah.
Damn, she's both though. KeKe Palmer. She's also both though. That's tough.
He's sizzling in that motherfucker.
I probably couldn't do any better than him. So yeah.
Then she went to go see this nigga Usher.
But for me, it's like there are multiple moments, let's say 3 per week, where I'm like, nah.
I did that.
Where I'm looking at my wife, I'm like, nah.
You don't even know what the
Not
fuck
for
I
real.
did.
Not for real.
Hey, cause I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes as a nigga, you look in the mirror, you be like, how the fuck did I do that? Cause I mean, this bitch looking crazy.
Who do I think I am?
Who the fuck I think
Who do I think I am?
I am.
I am.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Greatest quote, man.
Hey,
like, that's for real though. Like,
whatever he had for breakfast that day, I want that shit.
Yes, sir.
He woke up on that type time.
I don't like cocaine. Never had it. Don't like it.
Man.
But no, that's for real. Who do I think I in the mirror? Just like you the man for real.
you did that shit,
You the
bro.
man for real.
Because niggas can just be looking rough on a Tuesday, random.
No cut, no nothing, bro.
Man,
Look,
you might have been cool.
And she over there. Never mind.
This nigga
what
tried to
they
spit
say,
some shit in
eating
there.
mouth full of
Hey, if y'all heard that, this nigga crazy.
What happened? What happened?
But Mr. Krabs means.
Next topic, man. Damn.
I got you. All right, so I seen this other video. Yeah. I seen this video on Instagram. And this dude, I ain't gonna lie, before I get into this, Best Buy workers, Walmart workers, anybody with electronics, if you see black people buy podcast equipment, stop them niggas. Please.
No, nah.
Please stop them niggas, man.
what they did us like that.
At least ask them niggas what they purpose is first. Like, for real, man, for real. The nigga went on there. He like, so I feel like men would treat women better if he feels like men would treat women better if they left us when we did them wrong. I don't necessarily disagree, but I don't like the concept that I have to do you bad in order to learn that I shouldn't do you bad. Now, me and Darren had this conversation. I do understand that concept, because if you with somebody and let's say, you do something that it's not unforgivable, but it's definitely an obstacle. If they don't leave and you tend to be a repeater of said offense, aren't you kind of enabling bad behavior to some degree? And it's like, if you do kind of nip that shit in the bud, you are more inclined to not do that again. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah.
I told you my thoughts on that.
Nigga, now's the time to say them.
I don't think so. you're just gonna find someone else to do it too. Like I feel like in order to change, you just have to. The person who's doing the act have to want to change. That's it. Like if let's say I beat on women and then she nips it in the butt, that's not going to stop me from beating on women.
I don't know what way. Is either she kill you or go to jail, I hope.
Like I have to not want to do that anymore.
I think I agree with you, Darian, but I feel like that is a way to encourage them to want to change. Like if you are losing someone who you care about for real, and
that's what I said. Yesterday.
You end up losing them to a thing that you wanted to do. You might want to do that shit less because now you have to weigh: do I want to lose these people, or do I want to do the thing?
Yeah. That's what I was trying to explain to him. I'm like, and just from my example, I'm like, I done been through situations where I was a repeat offender or some shit, and this person would often like play on my behavior, wondering if I act like I'm gonna leave, is he gonna try to fix this shit? After a certain point, I kind of stopped giving a fuck because I'm like, you're not leaving for real.
You caught that bluff.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that. It was just like the offense it wasn't even more egregious. It just was pretty much the same or less. And it's like, well, the shit that was worse you didn't leave for. I would have rather you left then so I could have figured out, was I really that wrong or was I just being an asshole? Right? Or both. Whatever. But the shit is just where it is, and it's like now you want to try to make this a thing where it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna leave to teach you a lesson. It's like, you're not really teaching me shit because I've been doing what I was already doing. Does that make sense? And I'm not saying that I ain't on that type of time now, but
I mean, it's impossible for me to say that it doesn't make sense. But as you're expressing yourself here, like once you made it about you,
did make sense.
It started to feel like you are, like this whole exercise feels more now as if it's like an avoidance of this accountability.
Fair enough.
It's like, sure, there should be more stringent consequences when you behave dishonestly.
Yes.
But don't make that, go ahead. But don't make that someone else's problem that you're behaving dishonestly, right? Like men would treat you better if you forced us to. It's like, damn, bro, is it really their job for you to treat them better?
Right.
Is it their job for you to treat them better? Like, damn, bro, didn't your mom do that? You know what I mean? Like, wasn't your granny doing that from the jump?
So you saying bro was wilding?
I mean,
whoever said
I don't want to, and that's the thing. Like, I think certain shit just isn't black and white. I think certain shit simply isn't black and white. There isn't he's absolutely incorrect and he's absolutely correct here. I think for sure if women would tolerate less bullshit, there would be less bullshit. But there would also be less bullshit if niggas wasn't on bullshit, right?
I agree with both of those points.
And there's also less bullshit if niggas got raised right. How to treat people.
I don't think that's all. I don't think it's always mom's fault for real.
It's not.
I don't think it's always mom's fault for real.
A lot of the things that we deal with in relationships that become the driving forces that people separate are things that started essentially in childhood, right? But those traits that are negative were developed throughout the course of your life. Like you don't become the narcissist nigga at 7. I won't say you didn't become that at 11. Like there were things that happened that kind of led you down that path, and then you developed that through your growth, which it's at that point I think to some degree is subconscious because you don't know until somebody points that out to you, right? But once you do know, you now have a choice to make. Do you treat people shitty because you know you treat people shitty and you use that to your advantage, or do you try not to treat people shitty because you know you shouldn't? And whether that is a man dealing with a woman dealing with a man, in this situation we're talking about men dealing with women and women being tolerant to that, I think that is more so of the conversation. Like I said, like it's not one of those things where it's like you can't blame that on your parents. I think it starts there. I do think it starts there. But you develop that over the course of your life with your character. Like, because you make decisions that check those boxes, essentially, do you not?
That is crazy that they really put that on the women.
But I again, it is crazy.
It is crazy,
but it's true.
It is not.
It's not untrue, and I think that it could be all cyclical in nature. So, nigga, you tripping. So don't be tripping. Like you saying that men would treat women better. You saying that almost admits fully. It almost concedes the whole point. I know I'm treating you like shit. The statement is still true. It would happen less if women held men accountable.
Yeah,
that is also true. And then when you say like if you raised right, you don't treat women like that. And your mom may have been telling you how to treat women. This is what you do. This is what you don't do.
That shit ain't got no bearing on how your
but
shit
then
go.
the niggas that she has in the house treat her a completely different way than she tells you to be.
Yeah.
So you see it as, why do I have to? All of this shit makes sense, but I think everybody should be working toward being better, whether that be that the women protecting themselves from. Just pick better niggas. First off,
please,
pick better
man.
niggas, man.
Vet these niggas, man.
Pick better niggas.
God
and also,
damn it.
And also, niggas can be better.
Niggas can absolutely be better. I think it goes back to the statement that you said that sticks with me a lot, which is just because you're not to blame doesn't mean you're blameless. And I think in this situation, that kind of goes both ways.
Yeah.
So
it may not be your fault. Doesn't mean you're blameless.
Yeah, absolutely. So pick better niggas. Niggas be better so you can get your bitch ass picked, nigga. And then everybody's fucking happy.
Yeah. And if you got kids, man, like that's one of them things where I think our parents expect us to take what they say as the gospel versus what they do. And it's really hard to do what you tell me
when I watch you all day.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard.
Like that talking shit only got me so far.
Yeah.
Like,
so when you're raised around certain shit,
it becomes a normal.
It's what you see. This is what life look like.
You see.
Yeah. So
and then you start to learn, like at the end of the day too. I feel like the opposite sex has to learn about the opposite, like how to really engage and deal with the opposite sex. And you start doing that from a toxic standpoint early on in life. It is not a healthy. It's rare. If it is healthy, it's rare. But you start doing that from a toxic standpoint because your peer pressures are things that, obviously they're peer pressures, but those thoughts are not thoughts that an adult would have when it came to you in like dealing with the opposite sex. At that point, you starting to let your thoughts take over, and then anybody else's thoughts that's pushing you in any direction, you fucking yourself over at that point. So yeah.
No, that's a fact right there.
What, nigga?
You for sure was talking on that one because
I'm fucking with you.
you always do, bitch.
All right, nigga. That's so free one. No, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead, man.
You made me lose our train of thought.
You was saying you was agreeing though. You was saying I was talking. You was about to go into something.
Yeah, because like it's crazy to see how kids turn out when they see. It's like you can tell someone the same thing over and over. It'd be good information, and like I don't watch family members grow up, try to encourage them, and they just turn for real. They turn like their parent.
Yeah,
who raised them, like the same actions, like from the same age, they doing the same thing their parents, and it's like it's really a cycle.
I tell people like you live a parallel life to your parent. I feel like that is there. I don't think there may be a parallel universe, and we don't need to get into that. But one day we can, right? But I feel like genuinely you live lives parallel to your parents, and whether it be through experience or whether it be through habit, like even I would even go as far as decision making because your lineage is already that close because you have hereditary diseases and actions. Even you have your genes, so. Your life being parallel to your parents, you can give a parent can give as much just game and motivation, consideration, just as far as trying to teach somebody something and keep them on the right track, man. That don't necessarily mean that they won't turn around and make those same decisions, same mistakes, and do it worse, and just even make their own mistakes. That's gonna be fucked up. But I do genuinely feel like the way your life goes is very parallel to your parents.
You definitely pick up on the habits for real.
Oftentimes, which is disappointing.
It definitely is.
But don't have to be. If we were just better at parenting. It would be great. Let's all make healthy decisions all the time and raise our kids to do that.
I feel like parenting is a skill.
That's a full fact.
And I feel like the minute you stop trying, like the minute you not teach it, but treat it as if you know already, like is the moment you start to fail your kids. Like, I think parents' biggest thing is like they
no,
because listen though, real shit.
No, bro,
real shit. Just
wow.
let me say this. Let me get this off.
Fuck.
So many people in life, they fuck they shit up because they think they know everything. Like one of the best parts about life is being able to constantly learn new shit. They say learn something new every day, right? I feel like because parenting is such a skill that never really has a stopping point. It's just like bro, you have a skill, you do. There's no stopping point in terms of shit you can learn to be fucking better, correct or incorrect. Parenting is the same way. It's just like basketball, football, any other skill you learn. There's no limit or cap on how much you can learn to make you better. The minute you start as a parent to say, I know and I figured it out already, that's the minute I think you start to fail your kids.
And that's why the first kid is always had like the strictest whoopings, whatever, discipline. And then it just, the trickle down, it just get lighter and lighter. When you get with your, that's crazy.
I really do think that. What's up? You over there? You dumbfounded right now. What's going on?
No, I feel that, bro. I definitely. It sparked a thought in me. The idea, like, I wonder if it's because at the beginning of the journey of the parenting journey, you know everything that this, like, you know the right decisions to make.
Like at the think you do.
Right. But it's harder to be wrong.
Yeah.
You need to change. You need the milk.
Yeah, feed.
Like, you know, like at the beginning of it, it's so easy.
Keep this thing safe.
But once there is like gray area, you're still the authority. So your decision is
the best,
the end all be all.
Yeah.
And it is like, it's right.
Yes.
And that it fucked me up. It fucked me up realizing that adults don't know shit.
Man.
It fucked me up.
You think it'll fuck you up more when you realize how much smarter you are than your parent.
I remember you saying that.
It will fuck you up when you really sit back and be like, damn, they ain't stupid. But I really I could do this shit better. Not better than you, but I make better decisions than you. Like, I analyze this better. I pick this up better than you. And the fact that you think that yours is the only way to do this or the only information I should have on this is fucking me up.
I naturally have that sense. I naturally had that sentiment that you have. I no longer do. And that's just because that's real easy to say without kids. That is real. Like,
I try not to speak on none of this shit because I don't have kids.
CEO, I could tell the CEO of Walmart how to be better at being the CEO of Walmart, but I've also never been the CEO of any fucking thing.
I think what helps or will help if people do is realize that's their own separate person.
But I'm not saying
Yes.
you make better decisions.
That changes it.
In
Yes.
terms of being a parent. It goes back to what you said, where it's like your mom could be telling you to be, treat women this way, but she's letting niggas do her this way. Like, I think it's just as simple as that. It's like, I'm not saying that I have better parenting knowledge than you, but I know I wouldn't have made some of the decisions you have made, and they don't even pertain to parenting.
I understand. But Darian, I literally just saw a video today. Trip Fontaine. Please follow Trip Fontaine.
That's a real nigga, man.
I have been posting this nigga's music. And
he got music?
Yeah. I have been posting this
look
nigga's
like a
music
music
since
nigga.
like 2019. I've been tapped in for a minute. And that's not to say that like welcome to knowing who this nigga is. I'm just saying, like, this nigga has been affecting me for years now. And I love seeing, like,
Him
people
get his shine.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. But follow that nigga. He posted a thing the other day that said, "We are not taught as children personhood. Like, we are taught to be the man that you're expected to be. And if you're a black boy, you're you're taught to be a black man. Like it's a specific type of thing you're taught to be,
And not a person.
instead of just being you. Yeah. Like you're not taught to be you. You're not taught to be individual. You're taught to be the man that society, regardless of what size that society is. Like if you grow up in the projects, you are raised to be the person to survive, or the man to survive this scenario.
Yep.
But damn, ain't it fucked up that we damn near ain't got a choice?
Yeah. Yeah, but what?
I think it's more parents teach what they want.
Yeah, but pertaining to that,
To some selfish shit. That's what they do.
I
no,
disagree.
I can't say all
I disagree.
that, Darian.
I disagree.
Why?
Because if you think about the way you grew up. Mm-hmm. If you were raised to be anything other than what you are, ain't that more dangerous for you? Like, isn't there like, couldn't you understand if your mom were to tell you the reason that I instilled the manhood that I did in you is because it's dangerous for you to not be that where you are.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally dangerous for you to not be that where you are.
If you not that, you is finished, my boy.
You're a target.
You already
Yes.
finished by default, but like you got to learn how to not be finished by niggas and not niggas.
Like, you a target, bro. And I get that. Like, shout out to Jamar. He was one of the first people to say that shit to me. He was like, a lot of times we complain about the reality of a situation, which is maybe it's less than ideal. But imagine if we had coddled niggas everywhere. And that's a poignant point that he making.
Man, that is
like
a fucking bar.
Like, yes, man, we should definitely be able to be soft if we need to be soft. We should definitely be, like, if you are naturally soft, you should be allowed to be soft. But imagine if everybody was fucking soft.
Imagine if it was 10,000 bitch ass niggas every time you walk up.
Imagine if you was raised in the projects as a soft nigga, bro.
With a bitch ass
you don't
nigga.
make it.
Buy a bitch ass nigga to be a bitch ass nigga.
You don't make it.
But
and that's
finish.
real shit.
They trying to make our, like, the generation under us the bitch ass niggas.
But I fully get that. But I don't like how when you're raised like that, you only think the projects is life. Like there's more than that. Like
I think you
gotta be prepared for the fact that projects might be life.
Bro.
Like the projects is life right now.
The projects was life. It's just as much life as you think, as you don't want it to be taught that it is life. Because the reality is, man, you walk out that door and think it ain't life. Life
That's where
gonna
you
show
at.
you
Yeah,
it is
bro, that's
real
where you at.
motherfucking fast.
Yes, but I also know there's more to that.
Yeah,
But that's up
but
to you. You know what? That's where I think it's no longer the parent's job.
Yeah.
There is, like, unless they take on that job specifically, which is hard to do. Like, to culture your kids has to be nearly impossible to do, especially on the budget of a single parent home. That's nearly impossible to do, right?
Yeah.
Now, you might have to take responsibility for that on your own. Like, you have to go get cultured. Go find the world then. Go find the world that you're going to live in. Because this is the one that I can afford to raise you in. And I can prepare you for survival in this world. Bro.
Isn't it a blessing just in itself that, like, your mom was able to teach you that survival and your father couldn't?
Hard.
Like, that, to me, that alone is saying something, bro. Like, in the fact that we don't, like, we're not taught personhood, and we are taught that. And the majority of men that are taught that by single mothers who don't have that innate ability. They watch their men go through that, and they said, oh, well, I can't let my son go through this. And they have to learn a whole different way to do that for their daughters. Like that, at that point, if that is life, if that's what they telling you life is, fuck it, bro. Let that be the life, because that's going to be the life that's going to be on your front doorstep every day. You go find the life that you want to have. And then you can come back and understand the difference between the two, but you can't really put that on them, bro.
True. Yeah, I think that's probably the more reasonable way to look at it. Their responsibilities do end at some point. And I'm not saying that it's like, I'm not saying that the responsibility of a parent just stop at some point. I'm saying that the things that they're responsible for just end.
Yeah.
Like there's an end point to that, man. And you being cultured, bro, that's up to you at the end of the day.
And the time, like, the time limit of shit they're responsible for, they don't even have to really do a good job at being responsible for it in that time frame.
Damn.
They could fail you.
I wish that wasn't the case, though.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
I guess the goal would be that everyone lives in a place where it's not dangerous to be soft, or everyone lives in a place where you are automatically cultured just by existing there.
Man.
That would be great.
Man.
That would be great.
Damn.
But as of right now, that's not real, and niggas got to be prepared for the real life.
It kind of
For real
is. That's
world.
called school.
Not really.
No.
Really?
dude.
You think it's safe to be soft at school?
No, cultured at school.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Inner city Akron cultured me.
Yeah,
I love
for
it.
sure.
Shout out my
really-
niggas.
Yeah.
I hate this, but I highly recommend it. Like,
Yeah, same.
But I feel like that
Same.
to some degree is what kind of I love saying this, but I hate saying this. Like, we all live the same life. Like, we don't.
Oh no, you crazy.
No, we don't. We literally don't.
nah.
But there are just black experiences that we all have
Facts.
Yeah.
that are all similar
Oh,
consistently,
Oh,
like
he
across
got
the
one.
board.
He got one. What's up? What happened?
What's up with you, man?
Some nigga shit.
Yeah, because then I want to hear about this airport shit.
I was at we got to get back to that. I was at the UFC fight, and somebody walked out to Miniman.
Yep.
Oh, did he whoop ass?
Time
He
out.
did. He did actually.
It was that.
No, talk about the nigga who walked out. Did look like he listened to Mini Men in my opinion.
At all, bro. He don't even speak English.
It's
He don't even speak English. No,
Minivan.
my man.
I thought my shit was lagging.
On my brothers, he does not speak English.
With Dave upon
So
my-
he walked out. This Brazilian dude walks out to Mini Men, and I'm going crazy. I'm rapping the whole shit. I'm pissed off that they're gonna turn it off. I
Yeah.
know once his walk is over, this is going off. And I'm rapping to it. And UFC events are probably 85% white people. 3 rows ahead of me, there's a black dude, and he is rapping every fucking word.
He rapping that shit like it's his.
This is a duo.
This the national anthem right here.
Y'all rapping that shit like y'all wrote it together.
Me and him are the originators of this song. We rapping that shit, and this is like I love accidental consensus. What you talking about? How like we all live, we have a shared black experience.
Yeah.
But what I love is when that shared black experience is like happening simultaneously,
Oh, yeah.
unbeknownst to the two of
A
us.
nigga moment.
Like I'm over here. I'm getting down to this song. Like I'm rapping the whole shit passionately,
Yeah.
loudly, because
Yeah.
it's so many people in here. You can't even hear me. But I look over and I see one of the other 17 black people in the building, and he going crazy to this shit too. And I'm like, you know what? You my nigga, dog.
Yeah, y'all had a nigga
You
moment
my
in
nigga.
there.
You my nigga, dog.
I love nigga moments.
But yeah,
man.
absolutely. Shared black experience. That's really a thing. That's why you can say, that's why Deion Cole, you can say,
Great guy.
you
Man,
can
I
you
love
can
him.
say you can say God is good, and you know that all the black people in the room,
All the time.
all the time.
And then you say all
Bro,
the time.
I ain't go.
God
That's
is
why
good.
when y'all niggas be like saying I'm black as it, like it's
You
that
black as fuck.
I love, but it's that though
I do too. I love it too. You just
so much.
you are.
I relish it.
You dashiki man.
I am not Dr. Umar.
You are dashiki man.
No, that's crazy.
You are.
No,
Bro, look. I'm not saying. I'm not.
I'm Fred Hampton black. Not.
Oh, I want
Nah.
you to live.
Okay, chill.
I do. No, I'm being dead serious. I want you to live, man.
My nigga, I do. Nigga, I feel you. But I'm saying though, like Dr. Umar, a different type of nigga.
He's a different.
Like I ain't Dr. Umar nigga though. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
I'm.
you 3 steps max away from a Dr. Umar. Max.
I'll say 5.
Okay.
I'll say you're closer to Dr. Umar than not.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the fuck happened at this airport?
Bro. And you know,
A nigga moment.
this is one of the absolutely not. This
Oh.
this had nothing to do with niggadry.
It was white people.
There was race seems to possibly matter here.
Okay.
Race does seem to possibly matter here.
I had to ask.
That
you.
means they got away with it.
I want this to be
What you
totally
They
clear.
got away with it.
I want this to be totally clear.
Damn.
I don't know anything for sure. I don't know anything for sure.
We guessing.
This is just how it looks.
So
right?
y'all tell us in the comments if y'all think niggas was in there
But
fisticuffing.
there was a woman with a visor. We're indoors, by the way. This is Vegas, but we are inside the airport.
Okay, she got a black eye.
It was huge.
Her eye?
It was not just black. It was gigantic. Like she is
okay, wait a minute.
dead ass.
Wait a minute.
Bro,
What
on
you
my
mean by
brothers.
that?
Like that she couldn't see out of it. Like the ref would have stopped the fight.
But they did. I'm sorry.
Period.
I'm sorry.
I'm
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
See?
That's on.
Fuck. I should have thought.
We got a podcast.
Erdine did not step in.
We not laughing at
Put
nothing.
your hands up. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done.
On my granny, this shit not funny.
But no, I'm sorry.
Darius,
This
bro.
shit not funny.
Darius.
I'm
But
sorry.
when you got a sick ass co-host,
I'm sorry, man. That's a
nigga-
joke, man.
I hate you, man.
I'm sorry.
I wish I had.
Now
some
I
type
look like a bad guy.
Yeah, I
I'm
really
sorry.
wish I had some type of defense.
My fault.
I can't help but like when you make a funny joke, I have to laugh, but it's not a laugh at
Y'all
me.
would have laughed if any comedian said that.
Now, genuinely, it affected me because
Right.
it was the optics of the situation, right? So, I don't know about y'all. I'm on a swivel when I'm in a public place.
Yeah.
It just has to be a public place. If it is a crowded public place, my anxiety is fucking
damn near back
sky
to the
high,
wall.
my nigga. I am sitting in a spot where I can see more people than can possibly be behind me.
How do you feel about your ears though?
What do you mean?
Like hearing?
My senses are specifically good.
Okay.
And there are people that can attest to that, but like my senses are specifically good, and I'm posted up. I have to charge my phone, so I'm posted up on the wall. I don't even have something to pretend I'm not people watching.
Right.
So my phone is behind me, and I'm just like people are walking toward their gate this way and away like toward the food court this way. I see a woman looks like she is in a damn near sprint, and I didn't at first understand why. But she has a visor on, and I'm like, that's weird. Like, and her head is more tilted down than seems would be useful in such a crowded place. That's weird.
Yep.
And my head automatically goes to like she might be trying to hide like some blemish on her face. She has to look up because she's damn near running in an airport. So like looking down is not going to work for you. So she looks up right as I'm having this thought, and her eye is, bro, it's mangled. If it wasn't from like physical violence, she got stung right on the eyebrow. Like for real. If this isn't from physical violence, she got stung. Now, the reason I say that race feels like it is pertinent here is because she was an Asian lady and the man that she was following was a white man. I don't know if y'all know any Asian people, heard any Asian people stories, but that often is a rather abusive situation. Like,
What, Asian women with white men?
yeah.
Why?
Wish I knew. It's just what I've heard. But this lady is right behind, and this is all unfolding like right in front of me. There's nothing is actually happening,
But you're watching this happen.
I'm just watching like the reels are turning, right? So as they get past me, I realize that the reason she's walking so fast is because the man that she is right behind, as behind him as she can be, as close to him as she can be, is walking warp fucking speed in front. Her legs literally can't keep up with how fast he's moving. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm with women or children, they're in front of me.
Yeah.
Like beside me at worst.
Yeah.
But in front of me, and definitely I'm not leaving them.
Right. They damn near leaving me.
This man is cooking, bro. And I mean,
Yo,
it's up to her. It's up to her. Like if you are behind me when we get where we're going, that's up to you. If you not, that's your fault. Is what it looks like.
Bro, come on, man. That is the craziest shit you just said. It's up to her.
I'm dead serious.
Okay.
He is moving so fast and has not looked back to check to make sure she is behind him one time. By the time they leave my eyesight, and this is the first couple. These are the first people that I have watched from when they got into my eyesight to when I could no longer see them, and it's just because I have a sneaking suspicion that he beats her. He is the reason that her eye looks like that. Damn. And she is, no joke, jogging by the end of where I can see them to keep up with this man. Now, all of that combined makes me feel at least 55% confident that he beats her. And it being that I can only get to 55% and being that at 55% is none of my business. If I was 75% sure, I feel like it's more my business. But at 55% sure, I don't have the evidence to make this my business. But man, I watched them and I looked at him the whole time like, I hope I'm wrong, but if I'm right, I hope you lose everything. I hope he gets a comeuppance.
That make me think. Men can have. So far he didn't raise his hand, voice, or nothing. He just left her, and he's suspicious of beating a woman. Now, if there was two girls together, would you have that thought?
No.
So just him.
Are you playing devil's advocate?
No, just him being him just being. She knowing him
being
makes
a woman beater.
We don't know that, but him just being around her. He's
While she has a gigantic black eye and is trying to hide it.
He damn sure not her cousin.
But again, like he said, if he was with her,
what? Bro?
If he was with her, if she was with her sister, if she was with her sister, like we wouldn't have that thought. Like,
I hate this nigga. That's been another episode. God damn it.
Like niggas really gotta carry themselves differently with women, bro. For real, like because of, bro,
I can't.
like that's crazy. Like dude just got profiled the fuck just because his bitch got a black eye.
Yeah, well,
Like,
I mean,
damn.
What are you talking about?
But now think about it. Now think about it though. If your girl had some sort of accident where her eye literally, like, bro, I was at
Darian, why are you nodding your head like that?
Darian, I was at a UFC fight the day before. I know what it looks like when somebody has been punched in the face.
Did she fight?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you would be able to be tricked. Like, again, I know what it looks like when someone got punched in the eye.
Yeah.
Now, it looked a lot like this lady's been punched in the eye. And she's hiding it. My man.
Yeah.
What do you got this sun visor on for? It is 11 p.m. indoors.
There's a part of
The sun ain't been up since 9, bro. 2 hours.
Yeah, she hiding it.
You hide in your face. Obviously, again, I made the disclaimer before we even got into this. I don't know anything for sure. It just looks a lot like that man punched her in the face. And bro, ugh.
Yeah.
Like and it made me think of our episode, the Crime Stopper episode. Like, where do you interject yourself?
What you was
At
gonna
least
do?
ask her, is she okay?
I would be lying if I told you that there wasn't like an intrusive thought that I should beat the shit out of him.
It's kind of like, where did he do this at?
Right.
Like y'all walking in the airport. Like, when did y'all like this? It's the
Well,
airport.
it ain't just happened because she has something to prepare for it, like the visor.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she got beat up by somebody.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no. Again, I'm not making the claim that he beat her. I'm only 55% sure, which is not sure at all.
But I mean,
I'm
35% of your info is the fact that he was power walking and shit out this bitch. Like, he was
But
gone.
you do that
That's
when you're late.
weird.
Yeah,
But
that is
you
weird.
Don't. No, you simply don't do that.
Well, you don't leave your woman.
At all.
Like,
bro,
no, you
if
don't
my
leave your
wife
woman.
has to
Yeah.
jog to catch up to me,
I'm wild.
I'm pissed
Yeah.
and I'm behaving crazy.
Yeah.
Like, bro, she is literally like and now I think my wife would reach out and grab an article of my clothing to make sure she can keep up.
Call my name something.
Interesting. That's not happening, right? Interesting. Like, you are just being left. Like, bro.
She ain't wanna get in trouble
I'm talking
again.
about physically impossible for her to keep up with him.
Yeah. That's
Like, it's crazy, bro. And like I said, I would be lying to you if I said that my intrusive thoughts didn't say like something's got to happen to the guy.
that's tough.
But yeah, what do I know? It just I felt like I had to bring it up because like I had the thought like, what if she's hiding like a scar of abuse, and that's just a crazy thing to think. And then she looks up and her eye is gigantic. I'm like, no way.
Do you regret not saying something?
Nah, because I simply don't have the information.
Yeah, gotcha.
Like, I agree with y'all that my evidence is low.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could have been a police officer and still could only have legally done what I did.
Gotcha.
But like, that must suck.
Yeah.
Like, to be in her position and know if it is the case that she is being abused, to be in her position and know that like no one can help you with just the information of seeing her in a physically harmed state.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. It was I hate it. I hated seeing that shit. I hated like, obviously I had nothing to do with that situation, but I felt involved. I don't have a choice but to feel it. Like, as soon as I see like that, I'm like,
you locked eyes.
Yeah, save her, right? Like,
yeah.
That shit is wild.
It's wild, bro. It's wild. And that nigga was giving no fucks. Like, he had an emotionless face and just fucking just scooting. She is
looking guilty.
Jogging, dog. Crazy. Y'all would have saved her?
I would like to think of it. It depends on how close they was.
Well, you
actually
already a fucking firefighter, Luke Cage.
No.
So, I mean, shit.
Nah. I would hope somebody asks if she okay or something.
I don't think it's obvious she's not okay.
But lie to me. Something. Right. It gotta be asked though. For real, bro. Like,
Yeah, I think you underestimate the speed at which they were moving. I think
right.
you underestimate that.
I wasn't there.
You underestimate the speed at which you just think about the speed that people are moving in an airport. It's already high. Like, you're moving faster than you're typically moving. Like, if you're walking through Walmart, you're not going nearly you're going half as fast as you're moving in an airport. They are going faster than the crowd. Like, no one in the crowd is moving faster than them.
Like, they're moving like they flight late.
Yeah, legit.
Because you know, if your flight late and you in the airport, boy.
Especially on the other side.
Boy.
Yeah, they are very close to running.
Man. Yeah, I don't know what I would have did.
And it sounds like this was happening for 5 minutes, but really it was
10 seconds.
Maybe 12 seconds.
And it feels like it's kind of weird to like try to stop them and be like, are you okay? Yeah, why are you asking?
You wild for saying lie to me though. That is
so crazy. You're wild for plenty of the things you said, actually.
Yeah, this whole situation has made me uncomfortable with you right now.
Me?
Bro, because I'm not gonna lie, bro, you asked her if she was in a fight this weekend, bro, at the UFC event.
Bro, it was
You
fight
said
after
the ref didn't stop the fight, bro. Like, none of this shit is funny, but you making it funny as hell because you saying crazy shit.
Yeah, you're not okay. You're not okay, man.
All right, I'm gonna just stop talking to y'all. I thought I made valid points, like.
No, man, you make fucked up ones.
But yeah, that was.
You still my nigga, man.
That shit caught me off guard, man. Because you never expect to be right about I don't know if y'all have crazy ass thoughts like that.
I do.
Like, man, what if he's beating her and then she looks up and she's got a black eye? You like, oh, man. Fuck.
What's the craziest like assumptions you've made about a situation?
Kidnapping.
You thought somebody was kidnapped?
Yep. Yeah, and I was actually inclined to have a conversation, like, just to test it out.
What you mean?
Wow. The craziest shit is this was at the same fucking airport 1 year ago when we took this exact same trip.
Was it the same guy and girl?
You niggas are horrible.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Are terrible, bro.
I'm trying to put a play together, man. I'm trying to see if this nigga is a criminal. He said a year ago this nigga might have been there. They need to arrest this nigga.
We got eyes on the subject.
All right, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. I feel like that was like a healthy crazy.
That is crazy. But no, there was a kid who, you know, those people who look like.
I'm sorry. I said it was the same girl. I'm sorry. That's not.
You tripping.
I had to get my last out.
You tripping.
I'm tripping.
But you know those people who look like you wouldn't be surprised if they said that they were 22 years old, but they definitely look 13. You know those people? You've seen them before, right?
I got a story to tell about this.
Well, one of those people was sitting at the bar It was like a phone charging bar, like a literal bar, not like where they serve alcohol. But they're sitting at the bar, maybe 20 feet away from us, and there was a much older gentleman and larger than them gentleman, like hovering near them, not actually sitting. Not standing right next to them.
Hovering is such a creepy term.
Facts, and there's a reason I used it because that's what was happening.
The nigga was creeping.
He was hovering for sure. Like you couldn't tell that they're together for sure. They definitely don't seem to have nothing to do with each other. Like there's somewhere in the middle.
It's damn near like they with each other so much they trying not to be.
Weird.
Okay.
Weird. Luckily, they had a T-shirt from the fight that I had just went to see the day before. There's a reason to have a conversation where you went to the fights, and that's when it was confirmed they're together. That's dad. Like,
gotcha.
All right,
Did you breathe such a sigh of relief?
Absolutely. Like not in real life, but internally,
in your brain, you
no
was like,
question.
Thank God.
Internally, no question. But at least I knew, like, all right, this is a normal situation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, my dad brought me to the International Fight Week. We did all the things. I'm like,
oh my God.
I thought you was the lost one.
Yeah.
That's real.
All right.
Yeah, that's solid.
All right. I don't know why we got to end it on some creepy shit.
Well, we ain't got it. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I seen this shit on TV once where somebody who was like they looked young as hell, but they was old as fuck. They had like it was this girl, bro. She was like she looked like she was like a 13-year-old girl, but the bitch was like 47.
Oh, you talking about the orphan?
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I seen
No,
the
not
movie.
like
I
that
seen
scary movie. No,
Yeah.
no, like this was real.
That happened in real life, by the way. The orphan story is real.
Facts.
Did you know that?
The bitch was possessed.
No. No.
No. That's based on a true story.
I don't
bruh.
even know the movie well enough to know.
Oh,
What
like an
was true.
old lady was
Getting
posing.
adopted.
Yeah, she was posing as an orphan and going to orphanages, getting adopted, and then like ruining families, like lighting houses on fire and shit. That in real life, that shit happened.
That might have been what the fuck I was watching.
That shit is crazy, and it happened for real.
Yeah, she was trying to like kill the family.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that happened for real. Yeah,
Yeah.
like in real life.
What kind of shit is that?
What kind of shit is that?
Like for real?
Crazy.
Cause why you out here looking like a minor and then you out here trying to be grown too?
Not just that, but like
kill people grown.
couldn't you benefit differently? Like you don't have to kill people. Couldn't you? Like I'm getting all my bills paid for, my nigga. Be 13 for. No, you're right. You're right. I don't know what this. I don't know what this podcast has turned into. It's been 2 weeks for real. We forgot how to do this.
Damn near.
We forgot how to do this.
Damn near.
If I could be 13, I definitely wouldn't be setting houses on fire. Though. My point is, if I could pretend to be 13, setting houses on fire is like I'm getting all my bills paid for, and I can just like
Would
it's
you get a job
accepted for
and
me
save
to
your money?
play video games all day. Like hell yeah, fuck yeah.
Save your money for what?
To leave.
When you turn 18,
Yeah, stupid. What the fuck you talking about?
You might be older than your fucking parents.
Shit, you go out to play. You go out to act.
yeah,
You go out to act like you turn 18.
and then you just disappear. You just
Just leave, never come back with hundreds of thousands of dollars. Bro, I ain't go. I was like, wait, genius for real, bro.
for
not,
real.
man.
You
Like
can't be like lighting houses on fire is fucking up the house.
If you killing the family, that's crazy.
crazy,
But it's like, damn, like what you get a free home.
free ride, bro.
But
You could be like
But,
me and your
like,
siblings,
really
so
think
you
about-
ain't got to deal with them.
really think about this. You gotta be single though, or you could be a pedophile.
No, you don't.
Whoa.
What are you? What you gonna do? Be single forever or be a pedophile?
Okay.
Whoa,
Think about this shit,
All right,
man.
all right.
Whoa.
There's some logistic problems in here. Sure.
You gonna go to
There's
prom?
some logistic problems in here. Sure.
Yeah, you can't act like too much of a kid.
See,
Yeah, I guess so.
there's bigger things here. Like that's a little weird though. For real,
Jordan, you a child.
bro.
Jordan, you're a child.
This nigga crazy.
Nah.
This nigga crazy, bro.
Cause man, like
What, bro?
Can we wrap this up on something different? Can you?
Yeah.
Can we just drop something? Or here, I got one.
nigga said drop some.
Why is boxing so much blacker
Yes, let's do this.
than MMA?
I'm ready to be a nigga right now.
Is it Floyd Mayweather? Is he the reason?
No.
Is it the fact that it's been around for like 300 years? Is that why? I think that's a part of it, for real.
Nigga, boxing bit in niggas' DNA.
Because the GOATs in that sport are mainly black.
I wouldn't even say that, man. Well,
the goats
to
in
a
the
degree.
UFC are mainly black too.
Yeah, he not lying.
I thought they was normally foreign.
I thought you was about to say some more crazy shit.
No.
Normally normally people.
But it's weird because I did grow up on boxing too, though.
The names,
But it's been around for longer. That's
the
why.
names that are bigger are more foreign. But the goats of UFC are
Yeah, a lot of them black. Yeah.
they're I mean the ideal name John Jones, the dark
Anderson Silva.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas.
Like
Rampage Jackson.
Yeah, the ones who were
Rashad Evans.
Yeah,
yeah.
the ones who were like trailblazing, like they were a lot of times they were black.
Demetrius Johnson.
I honestly think it's just because it's been around for longer.
Yeah.
Like we have had more time to get into it and to get behind the athletes. UFC only been around since '93.
Yeah, I would say that.
I'm 2 years older than MMA.
Damn.
Think about that. I am 2 years older than MMA. That's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Like, and niggas just been boxing for longer than I've been alive.
I think niggas just been whooping ass.
Yeah.
We just ass whoopings. We give ass whoopings well.
Niggas do love boxing.
Niggas love boxing. Because I went to Little Detroit, which I did not know Toledo was.
Oh
Did
yeah, you
know
went
that?
to Baby Detroit. Yeah,
You knew that? You knew this?
hell yeah.
I had no idea.
They want to be Detroit so bad,
Bro, I was in downtown Toledo for, let's call it, 12 hours.
boy.
It,
Raw niggatry,
nigga.
raw niggatry.
But you know what? It was beautiful.
It is.
It was beautiful.
It's
not
sick.
the type. It's not the type of raw niggadry that's like. What are you niggas doing out here?
No, it's like it's raw niggatry. Like it's like all right, Detroit. Like Detroit is here.
Okay.
If this is Baby Detroit,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna stay in Baby Detroit.
No, he said me something that was like
Like
I
you can go to
belong here.
Detroit if you ain't like, but if you not ready to deal with all kind of nigga shit that you might not be prepared for, don't go to Detroit. Stay in Little Detroit.
Like
It was beautiful.
He sent the video of a boxer coming out to Rio. Incredible to me,
Bro.
That's nigga, that is fire.
bro, for sure. Like
Bro.
I belong there. Like I don't think I would have ever heard that.
Was it legendary?
What?
The song.
I have no idea.
Catch a nigga slipping at the light, make his heart stop. Bro,
You know what it
I
was.
would
pretty
come
sure
out
that
to
was
that.
it.
Was it it?
You got the video. We can't.
If that's it, I ain't gonna lie. He won, didn't he?
But I was.
He did. Yeah.
I had to play it back.
No, he didn't. No, he lost.
He lost.
My fault. Yeah, he
What
lost.
did the other nigga come out to? Fucking Lil Wayne?
Probably Mini
He-
Man.
No, he,
Yo.
he was Puerto Rican, so I think he came out to something like.
There's something in your Okay.
Hey, yo, a fucking yo.
Damn.
Yeah, yep. We all getting canceled. This is a crazy episode.
Yeah,
But
he wild.
but no, there was a chance for the niggadry to be the what are we doing here? But we standing in line. The doors was supposed to open like 10, 15 minutes ago, and we
They
standing
on
in
nigga time,
line.
too.
They was on nigga time.
I love it.
So we standing out there waiting, and I don't know how small Toledo is, but it seemed like everyone in Toledo
Was there.
knew someone else who's in line for this boxing match.
Damn.
Which is simply not the case. I've been to 6 UFC events now. I had been to 5 when I was standing in this line. So I'm standing in this line. No one has ever just like had. There weren't more than one family reunion in the UFC lines. That's never happened. I've been to a small UFC fight. I've been to the big UFC fights. Never has there been more than one group of people like, yo, what's up, Bo? And then like everyone just comes over and we all know each other. That maybe it's happened one time in the one line. It happened like 6 times in this line where everyone just knew everyone else. And it almost felt like we were intruding. Like I'm from Akron.
I'm fucking y'all shit up.
Yeah, I'm from Akron, and it seems like I'm the only one that don't know at least somebody else here, right? But one of the groups was across the street, and there's one group behind us, and then 2 groups away. Like there was people yelling across the street to this group of people.
Yeah.
and that group of people crosses the street. We're at the crosswalk. Me and my mom are at the crosswalk. They cross the street and just start greeting people. I'm people.
I'm niggas.
They got to greet. Yeah, how y'all do? How y'all doing tonight? Like, how y'all day been? Like, it felt like it.
Oh,
It felt like home.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I be like using my black card anywhere now. Like, especially like, all right, so when I went to training for the post office, it's only me and this other black girl in there. At this point, I be in a space with black people. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's just me and you in there, or if it's a couple of us. I'm gonna say some shit, and I expect you to respond because we is the niggas in here, and I'm being nigga polite. Like, I'm gonna say some shit you probably was already thinking. So I hope you ready for me to say whatever the fuck it is, and I know you about to fuck with me because we the only niggas in here. I love that.
Me too.
I really do love
too.
that shit.
I love living in that shit lately too. Mm-hmm. I love that shit. At the UFC fight where it is mostly not black people, there was a black dude working the door, and I get there early as fuck because tickets is expensive.
Yeah,
I'm not missing a minute of this.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to get here before the event starts because I paid so much that I feel like I should be experiencing y'all's air conditioning.
You definitely should be in there.
I'm just gonna be in here getting the air
You should
conditioning.
be holding a sign
'cause
up
I paid
in
for
there.
this. So I got there stupid early, and the dude working the door, he was like, you got here early, huh? I'm like, nigga, you know how much the tickets cost?
He's like,
And he was like, nigga, you ain't never lied.
bro, don't it feel great to know you could literally have a moment like that anywhere?
Yeah.
That shit is wonderful.
But the thing that makes it the reason that I wanted to bring this up is because it felt like home for the entirety of that boxing match.
That's dope.
Like the heckling was top notch.
Niggertry.
Bro, there was a dude, the one that we all wanted to win was from Cleveland.
Of course.
And the dude he was fighting was from New Orleans.
Oh.
And he had braids.
Oh.
There was a dude,
Niggas was finished.
There was a dude from Cleveland behind me talking about knock his braids out. That's like Mike and he ain't got his shoes on.
Like, niggas on fire, cooking niggas,
On
man.
fire. He was like, he not from here.
He's not from here. That is crazy.
It was
how you gotta
it was
be.
the best heckling, bro. It was it was phenomenal. And I wish there was enough black people in a UFC event to make the UFC events better in that particular way. Like, the crowd is one of the worst parts of UFC.
You know what I hate, though?
Huh.
Unfortunately, like, man, niggas can't go anywhere, man.
They can't, bro. We can.
We can.
We can go anywhere.
We can.
We can go anywhere.
We
can.
can.
We could take that shit over, bro.
But you saying we not welcome?
No, I ain't saying
He's saying we don't want to do that.
I'm not saying that we don't want to do that. Which I don't think we do as much as maybe some do. But you know niggas, man. Like, I love niggas.
You about to say they ruin shit?
Yes, bro. I love niggas, man. I love niggas. Pause.
But
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's
No
crazy.
one took it like that.
I know, but I just felt I've
Exactly.
been watching a lot of It Is What It Is. Them niggas be, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas is
Okay.
pause heavy. My bad. So, but it's like we really like, bro, we will fuck some shit up. Like,
But-
we will enjoy it so much that it's gonna end. Like, it's gonna end. And it's probably not gonna, it ain't gotta end like violently.
Well, look. I think risking it ending would be, you watched the fight card, right? That I was at?
Yes.
Okay. So risking it ending is preferable to them showing Donald Trump 4 times and the crowd going insane every time they do.
No.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, niggas not having it.
No way. I can only
Niggas not having
imagine how wow it would have been when Izzy got on the fucking fight.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It
When bro
would
was like,
have
"What's up,
been
nigga?"
lit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That bitch was.
Bro,
oh my god.
I instantly text you, "What's up, nigga?" Like, bro, I couldn't believe he did that.
But do you know what I feel like is that for like white people to some degree?
I'm nervous.
Battle rap.
I don't know if I feel that way.
Maybe football.
I can say boxing. I can say that. There was a white lady and her husband sitting next to my mom. I was sitting in the aisle, and my mom was sitting next to these white people, and she was talking about, and I didn't even realize how much more black it was, because this was early in the night. There wasn't a whole bunch of people there. And I didn't know how it was going to turn out. But she was like, yeah, we've been we go to boxing matches all the time, and I'm okay being one of the 4 white people in the crowd. And I'm like, oh shit, you are alone. I'm like,
bitch, by yourself.
By yourself.
I fuck with you.
And I fucked with that.
Yeah.
Especially because I know in 1 week I'm going to be at an MMA event and I am going to feel dope. Me and my man rapping Mini Men is one of 17 in this bitch.
Man.
So I gotta respect that. But yeah, I wish that there was a chance that I feel the same at a UFC event. Just because I love UFC, or I love MMA more than any other sport. This is my favorite sport by far. And I would love to have the sport experience along with like a real good crowd experience like you get. Now this one wasn't so bad because there was a Mexican-born champion in the co-main event and a Mexican-born challenger in the main event. Okay. So it was probably 45 to 50% Mexican in that bitch.
It was like 5 fighters who were Mexican.
It was unbelievable, bro. Like there wasn't wait, listen to this. This is one of my favorite statistics of the weekend. I have been to 6 UFC events, and only one of them, which was this past one, was there not a single successful USA champ.
Oh yeah, that's love.
It has never happened before. We've been to so many, and at every single one, there is a point where most of the crowd is chanting USA.
Yeah, that shit on
there was a
TV.
dude who tried to get that shit started 3 different occasions, and he was alone.
That's
He
good.
was alone. But if you heard someone say "Viva Mexico," it's going crazy in that bitch, and I loved it. I loved I was clapping in that bitch like I'm a Mexicano as well, my boy. No, for real.
Yeah, that's
My
fire.
nigga said, Goya beans to you too. Hey, that ain't worse than what this nigga said with the gringos.
I was going, no, it was
Nothing wrong with what I said.
Gringos everywhere. It's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It was gringos everywhere is crazy. No question.
I disagree with y'all there.
Nigga,
I
why?
didn't lie. If you go there, you'll know, bro.
But yeah, that shit was amazing. That like feeling that like the biggest reactions were for like the Mexican fighters, and that shit was hard. What was dope though, unlike other times where it's a majority white crowd, when your guy loses, you have to hate the other guy. But one of the greatest fighters of all time beat the fuck out of a Mexican dude in the main event. And the crowd went crazy for the white guy beating the shit out of the Mexican dude. Like, because greatness just has to be respected here. And even the Mexicans who did not want him to win cheered for him when he did. That shit was hard.
That's fucking dope.
That dude was just him. All right. That's all you can say about
That's
it.
a fact.
He really him.
But I just hope one day is going to be like a Toledo
Vibe in the
blackness in Vegas for the UFC, because that shit was immaculate.
If we get Izzy versus John, that's possible.
The tickets is too they expensive.
That's a fact.
The
Nope, you
tickets,
absolutely
bro.
correct. You absolutely
Yeah, I ain't
correct.
gonna lie.
You
Nigga,
correct.
price point matter.
You correct. You correct.
That's a whole
The
different
tickets is
ballgame
too
right
expensive.
there.
Because there were people at the other events, like the free to attend events, or there was one event that cost like $25 a ticket. There were people that went there that were in support of the Mexican fighters, and they were like, how much were your guys' tickets? We would tell them the price, and they're like, yeah, see, we not going to that. Like, they couldn't go to the fight. Like, it was just too fucking expensive. It's true. It's expensive as fuck.
That changes the game right
It
there.
does.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's how I feel about shit. Like, I mean, I am nigga, so I'm niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas is not paying that high ass.
It is.
Me?
It
Like,
is.
And we draw the, like, cause even with like the boxing shit, you already know everybody who in attendance, them niggas got the money. Niggas who go to boxing events, cause you ain't paying
Certain
for
boxing events, yeah.
certain ones, yeah. But you
The
know,
big ones, yeah, that's true.
yeah. Like, you feel me? If a nigga got a name, that motherfucker, you paid that ticket to go up in that bitch.
Yeah, Toledo costs $150, and that's not nothing to scoff at.
Yeah,
it's not
no.
crazy, but it's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, no offense to them niggas. First, I mean, you ain't seen much of them niggas.
So
You don't know that body of work. Let's just say that.
That shit was incredible though, man.
That's beautiful though.
I wish to experience that more for sure. Like for sure, I'm going to as many boxing matches as I can.
Is we gonna go
here
to
in
a battle
Ohio.
rap event and be niggas?
I'm all set.
You all set?
I'm all set.
Damn.
My nigga,
No.
them bitches are what, 8 hours long, and they ain't got a seat in that bitch.
They be having seats now.
Jordan,
They be having seats. I done seen niggas sitting.
all of them. The answer is no.
It's areas though.
The answer is
but
no.
The areas that they in is the venues, bro. They can put you somewhere where you can get either a booth or a balcony seat, or you can be on the floor and maybe get a chair if you get there early enough to get in first.
I don't know how I feel
That's the
about
type of shit I'm not trying to risk, though. You feel me?
that, and then poor performance. It's too.
Yeah, twerk show up and not have a round.
Bruh.
What are we doing?
Nah, I gotta.
Now
know.
here's
I'll
the
check you on
thing.
the app.
If I'm gonna go to if I'm gonna go to a URL event, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I would probably be more inclined to go to an RBE event than a URL event, and the reason being is because I feel like I'm getting what I'm paying for. Like at the
You
end
don't
of
do
the
RBE.
you don't fuck with RBE.
Not really.
Why?
I'm bougie.
Loyal.
No nigga. We talking about me.
It only matters on this plantation.
I don't agree with that. No
What
more.
B-Dot say?
Oh, he said no more.
I don't agree with. I used to fuck with Surf when he would say that, but the reason why I don't no more is because I have watched through COVID, I have watched before COVID, I have watched up until this point. The quality of battles and the quality of really just art on both platforms. While the talent level doesn't match URLs, RBE supersedes them way more in what I like, which is classic battles.
I can respect that.
And
You think the talent level isn't similar?
I think the talent. I'll say the talent pool.
Okay, yeah,
Isn't
I
that-
would respect
that.
I would agree, yeah, because I would say the talent level is the same. Like they using the same motherfuckers.
Yeah, essentially.
They give you a faster battle of what you want to see.
But I feel like the talent pool isn't the same. Like,
Yeah,
like
I
URL,
definitely not as
I
deep
agree
a
with
roster.
that.
yeah,
Definitely
URL
not as
and
deep a roster.
be honest, URL can't book Hitman and Ill Will. They can't.
Well,
Hitman don't
I
fuck with
want
him,
that.
and Ill Will not taking a pay cut to book Hitman.
So
I mean, at that point is I think whereas like the talent thing makes a difference, and also too with RBE, I would say 9 times out of 10 I'm more inclined to only watch the 3 end of the night battles, where I could say URL might give me a full 5 to 6 battle card, where 4 out of 6 I want to see.
That's a long fucking day, man.
It is.
It is.
That's a long fucking day.
It
bro.
is. How long was your UFC day?
Long as shit. It was.
but it's professional. Like
These niggas are professional.
Hold on. But there's like you can even on the app. There's battles. You like, come on, you gotta fix the audio. Because you gotta skip through the shit. Then some niggas take forever to come out. Like you used to watch the shit on Caffeine. That shit used to be all day.
Bro,
obnoxious.
that shit
just
don't-
not together.
I remember the days when it was on Watch Battle Live. And it was like you talking about an 8 to 12 hour, like where niggas was literally like it would be a battle in an hour to an hour and a half between the next battle, and then maybe a performance, and
Fuck
then maybe
that.
some promo,
Yeah, fuck that.
and then you had to wait 30 more minutes for
Yeah,
niggas to
fuck
show
that.
up.
And standing room only.
Standing
fuck
room
that.
only.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck that.
It's a tough sell for me, bro.
it is a tough sell.
It's a tough sell. It's a tough sell for me.
I will say now they kind of have
Especially
it
the
where-
way the card's been rocking out lately, dog.
Now here's the thing: if it's in, for example,
Driving distance, sure.
when we talked about when I sent y'all Max Out, like I wouldn't go to a Max Out.
What was the max out?
Okay, for example, I wouldn't do Summer Madness. Well, I take that back. I might do Summer Madness.
Yeah, you would.
I would do Summer
Yeah, you
Madness.
would.
I wouldn't do I wouldn't do.
Are those always Summer Madness is always in New York, right?
No, it's just always a big stage. Like the last year was it's been Houston the last 2 years.
Bro, getting to Houston is a ticket.
Shit. I'm going this year.
You
so
trying to
I
go
looked
for
this
real?
up. I looked this up.
You going?
Yes.
You bought a ticket?
I think it's the $150.
You bought a ticket?
No, I didn't buy it yet, but I'm gonna buy my ticket. I plan on buying my ticket.
I
I'm
hope
going
you
to
have
Houston.
fun.
I've been wanting to go. I'm going.
Oh, I've been there. It's nice.
I'm finna be.
You looked at
on
flights?
Nigga shit. No. Oh, what did I look at? Flights or flights?
Flights.
Yes. I
Thick
looked
in
at
it.
flights.
Thick in it.
What?
It's thick in it.
It is. Now, see, the thing is, I'm less worried about the flight and more worried about the money I'm gonna spend once I get down there.
Oh yeah.
And so that is kind of why I'm like, I'm going. Now, how much I do when I go? You might have to spin back for that.
That's hard to do too, bro. You gotta. My opinion, my recommendation:
it.
go crazy, bro.
I feel like, man,
Have a vacation a year, maybe
That's where
two.
I'm- that's where I'm at
and go
with it.
crazy, bro. Just go crazy.
That's
Like
where I'm at.
just know that you coming back and having to eat ramen noodles for a few weeks. But
I ain't
like,
gonna say go crazy. I think
go. That's
Enjoy
what I'm
yourself,
saying
though.
That
Yeah.
I'm saying too. Like my recommendation is legitimately live like a king for 2 days. Like live like
Why not?
a fucking king, bro.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Don't say no to yourself for a whole 2 days. And even if you're there for 4 days, say no to yourself 0 times for 2 of those days. The day that you go to the event and the day before. Do not say no to yourself for
Now,
those 2
here's
days.
the thing. I don't know that I will go to Houston for battle rap.
That's what you're doing.
You just said that.
I know Summer Madness is probably going to be. I can't guarantee it's going to be in Houston.
Oh.
You know.
Oh, but you are going to Houston.
I plan on going to Houston.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were going
Regardless.
to
Yeah.
battle rap for sure.
Battle rap, I'll probably go anywhere it goes as long as it's a card I want to see. But I want to go.
Let
to
us
Houston.
know if y'all caught how confusing that just was.
That was confusing. My bad.
Normal day with Jordan, though. Normal day.
He got me. He got me on that. He got me on that.
Yes.
He got me on that. That was cool. That was cool. That was cool,
No,
bitch. That was cool, bitch.
like-
That was cool, bitch. Cause we had our shit.
We was legit talking about going battle rap. Then you talk about it's in Houston. Talking about I'm going. Like,
Well, we also are talking about vacation, and he just came back from Vegas.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Vacate.
tying this all in, man.
Definitely vacate. I fucking love vacation. I love that shit.
I need one.
I love that shit. I have
I'm
to
ready
keep that. I gotta keep that shit. I gotta keep something on the books to like get me through the
the grinding months.
yeah, bro. The monotony of life. Like the discipline, I wouldn't even call it discipline. The routine of like, I know what 10 hours a day is for work. Maybe even more if there's extra shit to do.
Oh Jesus!
Then we got time for the pod. Then we got family time. Like there is,
You only get 24 of them
There's
bitches.
only 24 hours in a day, and when I take vacation, man, it is like I'm forgetting about all of my responsibilities and experiencing just like joy. Like I am.
That shit is a reset.
Yeah, absolutely. Swimming in joy. That's what I was trying to do.
Swimming in joy.
It was great. It was fucking great. I feel reset. I'm refreshed. I'm ready to go to work. Ready to get some shit done now.
He said he back to it.
Oh no, I'm not actually. I got tomorrow off too.
Oh, that's hard. Enjoy
Yes,
yourself.
sir.
Fuck this nigga.
He living
Honestly,
it up.
I don't know what time it is or what day it is. Right now. Like
I was about to say
no
you hella
idea.
comfortable, but I'm cool.
I have no idea what time or day it is.
He living it up.
He living it up for sure. Because when he sees this clock, he gonna be like, "Damn."
Yeah, for real. Because we flew in. Like my flight did not leave until 12 a.m. Vegas time. Like it was 12 when we left Vegas. We got here and it's 8 a.m. I went straight to sleep. I haven't been to sleep yet. So I went straight to sleep. I woke up at 5 p.m. and I was like, oh shit, I gotta eat food before the niggas come over. I don't know what today is though.
Damn.
Shit, they over now, nigga.
Day
It's
over.
been
I
real.
ain't gonna lie, this was an unexpected long ass episode y'all got for free.
This is nice.
He said for free.
This is
free.
nice. This is nice. I cannot wait. Like y'all trying to record the no, I'm playing.
What's up with this nigga?
Let us know what y'all think of abused women in the airport
Yo.
at the
They gonna say
overly
she need
opinionated-
boxing lessons.
At the,
That's what they gonna say.
Yo,
Or a better coach.
let us know what y'all think at DEETDON 330 on Instagram.
That shit wasn't funny. That shit crazy.
At the overly opinionated. Pod on Instagram, at the OO Pod Boys on Twitter, which we're using, or the Overly Opinionated Pod at gmail.com. For the geezers, we'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Yeah.